And
What's up,
XFP
stream?
people
So,
are gonna
Party
search it
Royale
out.
live.
Yeah. After this, we're gonna hook up with the roleplay.
And
Yeah.
enjoy the show.
Having some hard. Okay, look now,
What
look now,
is
look how they
this?
run it. They beating white
It's a
people down just to show us
discussion
what's
about
coming, or to show us we nothing, or to show us we
Exactly, all
only
these
welcome
people
us
being
singing the
racist.
ballers. You shut up and dribble.
This is be quiet for the stream.
Hey everybody, I'm Carrie Champion. Welcome to We the People. So today we are having a very candid conversation with athletes and artists who want to make sure that you use your voice to vote. Voting is your voice. So we have so many different issues that have happened in this country. It's really, truly unprecedented time. So I'm looking forward to these conversations. I think you'll be educated as well as entertained, but most importantly informed. We have morethanavote.org, whenweallvote.org, and fairfight.com. Those resources are imperative as we try to change our future.
Yeah, la.
There's no way that we can talk about hip-hop or even the fact that we want to talk about activism, black voter suppression, without bringing in this guy straight from Port Arthur, Texas. We are talking about Bumby. He is an activist, a scholar, and an all-around gentleman. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. Bun, I don't want to start heavy, but I guess I have to because that's where we are in the world today. It's heavy as hell. And when you think about what needs to happen in this country in terms of change, what's the first thing that you think of?
Yeah, Epic
equality. That's pretty much the first thing that comes to mind, right? Black people need to be seen as equals in this world. You know, we had to fight just to be recognized as a full citizen in this country and not 3/5.
The world is now seeing what we've known for so long in the culture and in the community. The one way that we can fight is obviously voting. Talk to me about what voting means to you.
I hear people all the time talking about one vote doesn't matter and that voting doesn't make a difference. If that's true, why do they work so hard to suppress the black vote? Because they understand the power of the vote. And so it's time that black people collectively also understand the power of their vote. And not just on a national level, because a lot of times we only have this conversation every 4 years. People need to be very much involved in their local politics. They need to understand who their elected officials are, where they stand on issues that affect you. And you need to use your vote to either support the ones that care about you and your condition, or to elect people who do. A newer initiative that we're dealing with is educating felons, right? So in the state of Texas, if you're a felon, right, if you've been to jail or to prison, but you're no longer on probation or parole, you have the right to register to vote. Another thing that was just brought to my attention, there's an initiative called Orange, which is happening not just in Houston, but all over the country. If you're in jail currently during pretrial, but you have not been convicted, like you're still in jail waiting for your day in court, you are still eligible to vote.
And you said something so key. They work so hard to hope that we stay uninformed, but more importantly, to suppress the black vote. If you could do one thing with this message that we're trying to send today about how important voting is, what type of images would you like our people to understand and see when they go to these polls and vote, when they cast their ballots?
I think the images that we've all seen, you know what I'm saying, for decades in this country, if not centuries in this country, we've seen black people oppressed, we've seen black people attacked. So every time you look back and you see those old black and white images of people of color being attacked by dogs and people of color being sprayed with hoses. That's what they were fighting for. Back then, they were just fighting for a chance to vote. People like Martin Luther King Jr., people like Malcolm X, these people died to help us be in a position to have the power that we have now, which is to be able to cast a vote and make a decision about the people that have control over our lives. So, I mean, if you in your own community need a reason to vote, look at a person like George. If the people in your city are not open to police reform, are not open to having a conversation about defunding the police, are not open to issues concerning economic equality, judicial equality, and racial equality, right? If they're scared to say Black Lives Matter, you have the power to put people in those positions who do believe that Black Lives Matter, who do believe in racial equality, economic equality, judicial equality, right? Who see us as human beings. And if the people in your community don't feel that way, vote them out. It's that simple. It's just vote them out. We don't have enough time to sit around and hope that people change their minds.
Yeah, Bumby, you point out something so important. We have the power. And that is in our vote, and that is with our voice, and that's how we use our voice. I think of where we are right now. People say this is a particular moment, but it is a movement, not just a moment. It is
your
a
mom's
movement.
right there.
Why, in your opinion, was it George Floyd's death? Why was that the chosen brutality for people to say, oh my God, black people are still oppressed in this country? And it is not fair.
I think it's twofold, Carrie. In so many different encounters between people of color and the police, there simply is no proof of what happened in the interaction.
Can I tell y'all
and so
guys
what happens
something?
is in a court of law, it tends to lean towards the
I
policeman's
am
point of
actually
view.
black.
Right? In this case, we
What?
saw very clearly what happened.
Dude,
I think the other thing is due to the fact that everyone was at home, basically, during this time period in relation to the coronavirus. You couldn't avoid it, right? It was on every television station. It was on every social media platform. Everywhere you turn, you were constantly hit upside the head with this message. You see an
You guys
interaction
can
that
tell
has
my
nothing
voice
to
and I'm
deserve
white.
what happened.
Yeah, definitely.
So well said, because
Black
if you
people,
think about it,
have
in
a
the
darker
grand
voice
scheme of
depending on
things, it
their
wasn't
own.
worth it, and he didn't have to lose
And
his
white
life. I
people
think
have
that
squeaker
we touched
voice.
on something that a lot of people
Yeah,
talk about,
like
and that is
women,
now defunding
black
the
people,
police. That has
they
been
have
such a
like a
huge
lighter
conversation,
voice,
but there's
but
so
not
many
too
misconceptions
squeaky,
around
like
defunding and
a
dismantling.
normal,
Like me, I
If you
don't
will,
know.
educate
and
us.
then like
All right, so
And
most
like,
people, when they hear the
nor-
term
and
defund
then
the
normal
police,
black
they tend to
people,
think of,
male-
they're going to
Why
take
does
away
he
our
smell
police
like
department. Nothing
that?
could be
You're
further
black.
from the point.
gender,
Defunding
you
the
can
police
tell,
means that in certain communities, even in
they
Houston,
have, like,
for
this
example,
hard
we had over
little-
$1 billion
No wonder why
allocated to our
you
police
sound like
force.
that.
Now, what is
that
that money being used for? Some of that money tends to be allocated towards riot shields, right? Pepper spray, right? That
What
kind of
the
thing. That's
hell?
only used against
Yeah,
the people
riot
that
shields, pepper
fund
spray.
this
Pepper spray
budget.
hurts your eyes.
Right? So why would the people want to
I would not
supply the
recommend
police
use
with the
pepper
means
spray
to oppress them?
unless
If
you're
the police are concerned
unless you're
about the
trying to make the
situation
pepper
in certain
extra,
communities with a higher crime rate,
peppery.
well,
I don't know
higher
if
crime
you want
rates
to do
tend to
that,
happen in
but,
communities where
if you're gonna
there's
do
not
it, have a
there's
robot
not
do it, because
employment
that gets in
opportunities,
your eyes.
right?
It'll
There's not a lot of
hurt.
social
It'll
services,
hurt.
and people are going
No,
to do
if
what
you're
they
gonna
need to
do it,
do
use
to
against
take care of
police
themselves and
that's
their
trying to
families. When
arrest
the
you.
community has more
Yeah.
opportunities for employment,
Or
more
like
opportunities
we're
for
seeing
upward
Chicago.
mobility, then they
Wait,
tend to be a
actually,
less
okay,
strain on the
no,
government.
no,
They
don't
tend
use
to have a
against
lower
the
crime
police
rate,
that are
and
gonna
because
arrest
of
you.
that, we'll
Because
have
if you
less
do
for the
something,
police in those
you can be
communities.
legally convicted.
You are
But if you
passionate
don't do
about
something,
so
go to
many
court. Every witness to the crime will know because you didn't do anything. They will know that you're innocent.
Well, right now, obviously, being a part of more than
No
a
one
vote is
that was there
essential.
convicted you
We're
were
dealing
doing
with primaries in this
anything.
country
So
right
if you
now,
keep on
and
saying
we just want to
say it's
educate people.
not
We
right,
want to
they
inform
still
people
bring
because
you
people are
in. That's
tired,
the thing.
they're angry, they're
But they
concerned,
leave
and they
you,
want
then
Because
information
it's
and they
lo-
want action.
Yeah, because
And so
if
we
you
want to
go
make
to
sure that we
court,
give them the right
point it.
information
If
and
you're-
lead them in
if
the
you're
right
convicted,
direction. And we
you-
thank
if
the
you're
people that do
convicted
not look
guilty,
like us for
you
standing
You know
with
what?
us
This
right
is
now, 'cause
boring.
it's
I
very
I
important
think like
that
they should be doing like a
people who
show
are
of like
black
Martin Luther
be involved,
King.
because if black people could have gotten rid of racism,
It don't
we would have done
matter.
it
Let's
hundreds of years
record
ago.
this for
And
the
so I'm trying to
views.
use my voice and my
basically,
platform
what I'm
just to
trying
let
to
people
say
know
is,
that if they feel
if
like
a
I
cop
do, there's a
randomly
number of places
arrests
they
you
can go
and you've
to
done
enact
nothing
change in
to
their
them,
community. People
or-
need to know
or like
about how their
people
city
around
council
you,
runs.
or
They
like
need to know that
anything
they have
dangerous that they
the
would
ability
arrest
to
you for.
speak when
You
city
are
council
not
meets,
able
to
to
let
be
them know that
legally
that's
convicted.
not the way
So
that they feel
everyone
their
that was
city
there,
needs to
like
be
your
run.
parents
Those are
and
not
stuff,
the places
they-
that they
they
feel
can
the
get
money in their
evidence.
community needs to be
They can
allocated.
get evidence that you've
And
done
Bubby,
nothing
even
to
a
show
step
that you're innocent.
further, they can run for office.
Well,
I'm gonna get pushed
They
off.
can run for positions. Like people act like they leave it up to somebody else. If you're upset, it's not hard to get on the school board.
There's
It's not
more
hard
than
to be a
5
part of the city
people on this
council. It
brick.
really isn't. And depending on how small your town is, you could be a mayor. It's the power is with the people, and we need to just know that that's happening.
Absolutely, and it's always been with the people. You know, if you look at
You're
Trayvon
not
Martin's
into what
mother,
I'm
Sabrina
watching.
Fulton, right? She felt that there was a system of racism and a system of oppression
Hey, guys,
that led to
I'm
her son's
watching.
death. And so
I'm
what did she
just
do?
putting
She
in
ran for city
reported
council and she
feedback
was
to
elected
make
to city
more
council.
interesting.
Our own former president, 44, Barack Obama, right, started in the community as an activist, ran for an elected position, became senator, ran for another elected position, and became president of the United States.
You guys see
So
this?
don't think that
Ran
you
for
are
an
making
I'm
difference.
watching the
You know what I'm
video.
saying? You don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of power. Your voice is enough.
Is it me or people are watching?
Man, I feel like I need to go out and run for something. You gave me a rousing speech there, sir. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you this. When I feel like
Yeah, dude, you know this is gonna last for an hour.
I have to ask you, as a black man, how are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I have a very strong relationship with God, so prayer definitely works for me. I have children and grandchildren who are watching me, who are encouraged by what I do, and they're proud of me right now. You know, and that's really what matters. You know, the change starts at home. You know, so as long as you have a support system that believes in what you're doing and supports you in what you're doing, you have everything you need to go out there and fight the good fight. And for those that don't, there's a community of people here to help you. So you can go to places like morethanavote.org. There are many different places that will encourage you, inform you, and they will put you with groups of people that feel like you, that are ready to take action. So no one has to go about this alone if they want to do it.
Yeah, we're stronger together. People have been saying it, but that has much more meaning now that we are in our movement, not just this moment. Drumbeat, it has been an education, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Keep fighting the good fight.
Keep up the good fight.
You have to go fast. News gonna be for like an hour.
Yeah, la la.
Oh, I
So our
fell.
next guest, I have to admit, I'm a fan, but there are so many different people that we could talk to, and I thought it was so imperative that we speak with her. You know her as Molly on the huge, successful show Insecure, HBO's special highlighting her Nigerian.
Now that you're watching my stream, I'm gonna go.
Let's welcome in Yvonne Orji, everyone. You have such.
I forgot how many skins I had.
I'm watching your screen.
I'm going by recording. You should probably watch it.
Shut up!
We really don't have the time. Kaden makes can we like agree to try to like extend.
Why are you swimming? Come back.
Like, can we agree to make this like a 10, like at least a 10 minute
Why are you swimming? Come back.
Like, can we agree to make this like a 10, like?
Oh my god, you have so much good skins. Holy crap. Look at the video and it has so much good skins. Where the Blue Knight?
The Blue Knight?
Yeah.
I don't have a Blue Knight.
You need that Ice Knight?
Okay.
You know what skins you have? I'm watching the video.
In more ways than one. And so personally for me, I'm taking this time to learn me in a new way. I feel like I'm being ushered into a new season, and I'm getting still. Because sometimes the busy confounds the work that we're supposed to actually be doing. You know, we're busy doing other stuff, but we got work that we need to do on the inside. And I'm like, I'm leaning into it. I'm like, dang, I thought I was going to be able to rest like everybody else. And these guys like, nah, we got work to do.
You know what? And I think that's what everybody is saying. It's demanding that we be better. And you said it's a global timeout. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, it's like everyone sit down, be humble, to quote the great prophet Kendrick Lamar.
Guys, be quiet.
Like, sit down and let's reevaluate some things. Let us unearth and shake up the things that we have been trying to hide within ourselves, within our nation. I think America is going through an unraveling right now, a much needed, a much necessary one, and I think all eyes on us, right? There is no, oh, I was on the subway for an hour, so I didn't miss that thing that happened. No, everybody was home. Everybody, you know, was watching when George Floyd died, and everybody, no one could hide. Everyone was watching when Amy Cooper.
Oh, hi, welcome to the stream.
We're getting, we're getting comfortable with the uncomfortable.
As minorities, we've been comfortable with being uncomfortable because that to me explains just the existence for whatever we want to do, how we break into our careers, how we live our lives, how we find ourselves one of the few, and one of the first, and that's a lonely road. George Floyd.
I think, well, one, we're not minorities, Carrie.
What's your Epic username?
Like, white people kill white people
Type it in
every
chat.
single day. So no, there is no black on black violence. And if you say black on black violence, well then let's brand white on white violence. Like, I watch Investigation Discovery. Ain't too many of us being featured. So, you know, I just even like, but to answer your question, what does that do? I think what everyone expected is what has happened in the past when the world was still open, right? In that, okay, you had everyone from Trayvon Martin to
you don't
to
know.
Sandra Bland. You had all of these lives lost, and black people made some noise. You know, we rioted, we got out in the streets, we started the Black Lives Matter movement, all of those things, and then white people kind of just like, oh, let's get into something, and then it's just like,
you know what? I don't have to add you. Just
like,
send me a friend
Oscars so
request.
black.
Look at my
Okay, good.
username up there.
We gave some Oscars. Are we good
Here
now? Like,
it is.
are we even? You know, and it's now. It's
Type in
like,
my Epic.
Oh, no.
It's just right below my regular username.
It's like, yo, we
Type
might
in
have
that
to
Epic
amputate
and
the leg
add
a
me.
little bit.
I'll get the
But
friend
it's all
request.
right because by amputating the leg,
And you
we're
can
gonna save the
join.
body. And so I think that's what's happening now. Like, America is realizing, like, oh, black people aren't just making a little bit of noise. Like, the protests are still out. The conversation is still being had. The change
I
is still
play
being
Roblox
demanded.
or CA.
And I think they're seeing.
Can we still be
This is
friends?
not going away.
Of course.
And no, it's not, because we need systematic change.
What a
Wait a
beautiful
minute.
way to explore what is happening and describe our country.
Jaden, this better not be you commenting on my video.
That's what's happening. That's beautiful.
It was me.
And to that end,
I was trying to make you happy, not mad. That's why I was doing
right now,
it.
in this world, in this country,
Yeah.
is revoked. And
What, you
everyone
want
talks about voting, how important it is,
That's
but I
some
feel like more than ever we
trivia. Sorry,
understand that it's not
That's
just
why
about
I-
the
that's
local
why
elections,
I-
it's not the local elections, it's about the mayor, it is about the district attorney.
Like when I
People who have
started
the
getting
power
so
to
many
bring
comments, I
charges
thought
against police
someone
if
was
police
actually
brutality
on
is an issue in
stream.
your community. If you care about
I'm
your
not
school
trying to
district,
make
you can
you
run for the
sad
school
and
board.
all.
I ask this of you,
I'm
right?
about to
Parents
check.
are from Nigeria. You are Nigerian.
I'm
We
about
talk
to check
about
the
how
rest
we
of
love
the
and
other
hate.
videos.
What does voting mean for you?
You know, I think voting is power. I remember, you know, I became a
Go check
naturalized
the other
citizen,
ones.
back in the
Someone was watching the
90s,
video.
because I was still a minor, my mom naturalized, and so we were able to do it under her. And just even that power of, like, we are American citizens and all the access that we
I want to
have.
know all the streams we've done.
One of those accesses and those access to power being voting. It's a big deal. It's a big deal because not only do we have the opportunity to be in this country, but now we can be of the country. We can be of the system. We can be of the rules. We can be of what it actually is.
I need to get back to
But I
that.
think
Watching.
Dom had to get off early.
Just the setup
Wait, got off?
No, I'm back on.
I think
I know.
we are done a disservice. Either it's schools.
I'm
or
waiting
whatever.
to item shop.
Teachers on Blast, I think teachers do a phenomenal job, but for some reason we do not. And give them all the raises. I know too many parents who are like, this child of mine, I do love them, but hey, where can I drop them off? And I do think that there's a disservice done because, again, when we talk about voting, to your point, we talk about every 4 years. It's important to vote for the presidency. We don't realize, like, oh,
Wait, you can watch it
we
from the
actually can
water.
vote about, like, how much our libraries get. It's like small things
I'm
like
watching
that.
it from back here.
Think of voter suppression.
It's the system, right? It's all the systems that set up. And we normalize, okay, maybe your job will give you a half day, or maybe, you know, you'll be able to get this luxury. It shouldn't be a luxury. It should be built into the system. It should be built into the fabric of how we vote. But maybe you'll be able to get this luxury in order to enable you to go vote. Think about everything, franchise, lives, black person has to endure in the day. You need to get to work.
Hello?
Car,
Wow. You just got your no. You just got your brother to comment on my video.
Yeah.
You just got your You just got your brother to comment on my video. You just got your brother to comment on my video.
then you also see all the times that you try to have your voice matter, and then it's been shut down, repressed, told it doesn't matter, and then you're kind of like, what's the point?
How do we keep hope though? If I'm watching this right now, how do we as a people stay hopeful? How do we believe in the promise that these quote unquote forefathers have given us?
Because have you met black people? By default, like hope is infused in our DNA. Like you said, like if we haven't been broken now through, be it through slavery, through capitalism,
give it to me,
colonization, through segregation, through I mean, listen, the history of black people in this country is at one point we were 3/5 people.
Mm-hmm.
That was a written law. And look at us now. We are whole. We are Black Girl Magic. We are Black Boy Joy. We are, you know what I'm saying? What I think about in terms of giving us hope, right? We're making a lot of people nervous right now, Carrie. We're making a lot of people nervous right now because they're like, hey, you put all these obstacles in their way, and these jokers are resilient. That should give us. I mean, I went to the city. They hashtag about taking it right now.
You're hacking by shooting it?
And I just think that.
Oh, darn it.
We can't stop marching and we will stop marching. We can't stop thriving and we will. To that, led me directly
Entrepreneur.
What does activism look like? And I feel like back in the day, we had an idea. Yes, it is marching. Yes, it is protesting. Yes, it is speaking out against things that are not right. So talk to me about what activism is. Activism, I think the beauty of activism is that it has many faces, right? You're going to have the people on the front lines. Like, you know what? Martin Luther King
At 7:35,
women who were in the home, like, hey, BT Dubs, when they come back, this is how we support all the people who are marching on the front lines, and we're going to be here doing what we know to do best here. And you know what? Somebody needs to bail them out of jail so now we need to be in the community, getting money or whatever it is. So it's like everybody has a position to play, and so play your position like a shortstop, bro. So whoever you are and whatever you do, play your position. So activism could look like, you know what? I'm not the one that's built to be on the front line, but you know what? My pockets go deep, so I'm gonna support the people on the front line. I'm a comedian. Black joy is a form of activism.
There's always a call for entertainers or celebrities to have the platform to do something. Why aren't you
to build them out of
My
jail?
brother said his username.
Getting money or whatever it is. So it's like everybody has.
Okay, good. I know it knows.
Were you guys watching the video as well?
Dude, at 7:35.
My brother just sent you his username.
At 7:35,
the who, right?
At 7:35, can we?
The person who's going to be like, hey, let me call this out. Either
12 seconds on get to
in terms of overt racism, in terms of ways that we can be better, in terms of ways that we can actually be more uplifting that we don't even, you may not even.
Hello, my brother sent his username. You accept it?
Hello? At 7:35, can you leave? Because I have to leave.
Okay, I'm gonna add you.
Is his username?
Yeah.
Lightning, what was it?
I know.
We cannot take this sitting down. We can't take this joking. I understand that it may be hard to figure out who to vote for. But at the end of the day, we gotta vote for our families. We gotta vote for our legacy. We gotta vote for continued progress. We have to vote for upward mobility. We have to vote for equality in a way that is long lasting. And if we succeeded before, we can do it again. We talk about the whole. This is the time. This is not the time to give up. This is not the time to pretend a way that we haven't made progress. We have. There's still much more to be done. And you know what? We might have to get to a point where we pass the baton to our children and our children's children. But we still have work to do now for that generation.
Yvonne Orji, you are everything. You are Molly,
Hello,
but
guys.
you're not Molly, but I love you so much as Molly on HBO's Insecure.
Huh?
You
Going
are
on
an
my
amazing
account.
podcaster, Jesus and Joel.
Can we please
Shout
do
out
a
to
role
Lovey.
play for just a bit?
And then we
Just
also
talk
have
about the
movies. Like you, the world, you're a model, a cover model. Also, wait, don't let me forget your huge stand-up special on HBO. Girl, you're doing it all. And I am so grateful. You're truly the dream, not just the American
I'm having
dream.
fun with these kids on a zip line.
Dream, the immigrant dream, everything. You're a beautiful.
Can we do a role play? Because I'm leaving.
Yvonne Orji, ladies.
Wait.
Nothing but the best and excellent.
And then we'll do a role play.
Thank you so much.
I love you so much, Mama.
Jaden Club YouTube.
Yeah, la la.
Dude,
So Atlanta has been one of the
next
hotspots
Karen
in
that
terms of
watches
political
videos
unrest, social
is
injustice. We've seen so much happen in that city, and we've
leave and
also
let's do
seen
a
so
role
much
play.
come
The
from
next
that.
Karen who watches
Steal.
the video is going to be pissed
Founding fathers of the
because we
civil
didn't
rights
show the
movement,
full
that's
event.
Martin Luther King Jr. But right now, we want to welcome in someone who has used his platform to talk about voting, to talk about racial injustice, and how he's trying.
Bro.
Can you guys return back to lobby?
Joins us now.
Alright. Yeah, he didn't accept it yet. Alright, I'm gonna end stream and start another one once we can get into creative, start the roleplay. Alright, so I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna rename the other stream that I'm just about to start, like right now. So make sure you guys watch the stream that I'm about to put on right now. Alright, peace out.